underwear. Interview with Graeme, Tomlinson, Callum Donnelly after Hitchin Town 0, Bedford Town 0. Not today? No, not today. Okay. Graeme, lots of real positives to take out of that, wasn't it? And in that we didn't concede a goal. Okay, we haven't scored, but an away point is a good away point on the road.
I think that's the positive stance that we need to take on it, because that's what I said after the game to the lads in the dressing room. I can't remember the last time we didn't concede a goal in a game. We always generally score, but yeah. So from that point of view, yeah, I thought that was excellent. To be fair to them, I thought they defended well. We defended really well. I just didn't think we played very well. That's what I'm being brutally honest with. The first half, especially the first 15 minutes, is the worst I've seen us play. I thought we weren't brave enough to play on the ball. I thought we were scared. That's not how I want the lads to play. It's all right being brave. I'm not talking about going around smashing people, about being brave to receive the ball. And I didn't think we did that. And I didn't like how we played at all the first half. But then second half, I thought we were a lot better, and I thought we were probably the better team in the second half. But they probably should have gone one ahead first half, to be brutally honest with you.
You mentioned about the fact of obviously not being happy with how we played in the first half there. Was that the break, the 2 weeks without football, that we just didn't hit the ground running?
I could look at excuses. I could say that if I wanted to. I just didn't see it coming. It's quite funny. I spoke to Mark Burt, their manager, and we said, I think it's going to be a really good game of football today. I think both teams like to pass it. I think neither team really passed it. There was a couple of little spells that we did, couple of spells they did. It wasn't really that. Like I say, the pitch. Thought the pitch was fine. Yes, it's a derby game, but I still expect us to be better with the ball. If you're going to be a good football player, so there's many times to people, can you play when you're under pressure? Can you play if it's 0-0? It's all right when you're playing 2-3-0 up. Can you make the triangles? We can all play. But can you play? Do you still want to play when you're in a bit of pressure? And that's why I was disappointed, especially first half for me. But the good positive thing is we were better second half, and then we were more aggressive. Thought we defended a lot better in the second half, and we didn't concede a goal.
And we did, after that opening 15 minutes where we did look a little bit shaky at the back, really did dig in and resolutely defend.
Yeah, I think so. You know me, James. I like to concentrate on what we do with the ball, because I expect the other side of the game, the lads, to do that without me having to tell them. Okay, and I just felt we didn't do either of that for the 15 to 20 minutes first half. But then we settled down, and then we were better. I thought second half we were better. Changed it slightly. I thought Charlie was absolutely excellent today, up front and at the back. And it's very difficult for him to go up and back. And it's something that we need to discuss, because he's very good in both positions, by the way. But we were better second half. That's all I thought first half we were poor.
And disappointed, therefore, not to have nicked it with the Charlie Sanders wonder goal.
Yeah, well, brilliant,
run, where he's picked the ball up.
I think his legs are just gone.
Yeah. A couple of chances that Connor and Rene had in the second half.
Yeah,
well.
I thought we looked dangerous. I'm being honest with you. I said this before the game. I thought the game was going to be where we defend and we hit them on the counter attack. It was the whole point of me playing that system today with Charlie, Connor, and Junior in that sort of triangle 3 to get hit in the counter, to play a few passes and get him on the counter. And I thought it was right, but our balls forward were poor. And they defended very well. When we got into sort of half one-on-one situations, especially down here, I thought they defended really well. So, yeah, credit to them. Derby game, 0-0. I'm sure they'll take it. They'll be happy with that after the second half performance. Maybe from us, I don't think we were brilliant, but we were better. But away point, yeah, when you look at it like that, we'll take it.
A couple of really bold decisions made by you today. Firstly, leaving Junior on, considering his booking and how he was playing in the first half. And then bringing Callum on a booking. That was quite bold considering the level of the game it was.
Yeah, everyone's just got the grow up a bit, haven't they? I think from both ways, and just got to make sure they manage themselves better. And I thought they did. And I thought we put their extra tackle in second half compared to first half. We got a little bit closer, a bit more aggressive. And as I said for instance, I'll take a prime example was Drew. I said Drew, I thought first half was not the races. Then second half, I thought he was excellent, and all it was that a little bit of aggression to press, get a little bit higher up, win your battle against your man, and then he won his battle against his man second half. And I didn't think we did that generally all over first half. But then saying that, what was it, a 1-on-1? We could have scored and gone 1-0 up on the counter. So yeah, fair result. Yeah, I think so. They obviously hit the post. They had a couple of half chances, but then we did as well. So yeah, it's probably a fair result.
You mentioned there about the fact of it's not something you were expecting to happen. So has this been a little bit of a learning curve for Graeme Tomlinson, the manager, today? That
Yeah.
sometimes things don't go to plan as you thought?
Yeah.
Obviously, you go events happen in games, but the drasticness you're talking about there?
Oh, absolutely. But I think, with all due respect, if you're not learning every training session, every time you play football, well, it was point. Even Pep Guardiola's learning things every single day. Every game you play without fail, it's different from the last one. So you've got to find angles where to play. You've got to find you better than your man. Is it one of them games? Is it a player hurting you? Is it the weather conditions? Is it the wind? Is it the crowd or whatever? You've got to find ways to win. And what we did do today, that we didn't find a way to win, but we found a way to stop them as well. And I thought, yeah, and overall, it's a good point for us on the basis that we weren't quite our usual selves, and the fact that we didn't concede, which I'm happy with.
And you mentioned the crowd there. A big turnout from
Brilliant,
today.
fantastic.
They probably did make half the gate up, which we always do when we come to Tottenham. And it's a good afternoon out. It's a good bit of banter between the fans, but behind the goal here, they were absolutely superb with their chanting, their encouragement.
Do you know what? It felt probably more like a home game for us, if you want the truth. I thought they were excellent, and I knew we'd bring a lot of fans towards the game today.
That's all right. Keep going, mate.
Yeah.
We'll just tap you back up.
Yeah, I knew we'd bring a lot of fans to the game today. I was just disappointed the fact we couldn't get them the 3 points. But what we couldn't do is obviously to lose the game. So it's another point away from home and a derby game. But yeah, I thought they were excellent, really good. And there's always good banter between the fans, and there's no malice. With all due respect, our fans are quite courteous enough. Theirs are as well, aren't they? So yeah, it's a good game. But yeah, no, they were excellent today.
The bottom six played each other today, so it was a big day. One of those moments in the season where results happen. Obviously, I don't know what's happened in those games, so we can't really comment on that.
Yeah.
But if we focus on keep picking up the points, don't we, and letting ourselves take care of ourselves, because we've still got that buffer at the moment, whatever's happened.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of games to go, but I just think the fact that if we concentrate on what we do and we play the right way of football and we learn what we do in certain parts of the game, again like today, that we didn't concede. Well, then we're always going to be in the game. We've got a hard game next week, like they all are. But then you look at some of the teams we played against. We've been on our game. We're really good. And when we're on a game, we are a good side. Make no bones about it. We're dangerous. We're strong. We're athletic. And I feel that if we do those right things and play the right tempo of football and play with purpose, I think we're a good side. But again, it's all right saying it. It's actually doing it.
Obviously, we've got Tuesday night off, due to the postponement, and we all at the football club send our best to Stratford with funeral of Cody Fisher, and we fully support the game being postponed.
Absolutely.
And hope they can mark his passing and that on Tuesday. So, what does the week hold in store, ready for the big game against Leiston back at the Erie next week?
We were looking to see obviously how the game went today. We'll be in Tuesday. We're just going to work on a bit of shape when we get pressed. Work on what we do without the ball and with the ball. Keep doing what we're doing, because we've been doing some really good levels of training, and the togetherness has been really, really good. But again, what I keep stressing today was the positivity side of it, is that we didn't concede.
We didn't concede. A goalless stalemate here at Topfield, but we're back at the Erie next Saturday for the visit of high-flying Leiston. You can get your tickets now at bedfordeagles.net.